Good morning, it's morning coffee. Just wanted to come to you today with some thoughts around how we can be more agile as we deal with our emotions. Emotional agility is something that I really try to practice in my own world, and so something I wanted to share with you. Being emotionally agile means that, to me, that you can monitor your emotions more effectively and when something strikes your energy stream that creates turbulence, you are able to navigate that well, as opposed to having some turbulence and then becoming explosive, or having turbulence and shutting down, or what have you. And so you have situations that arise constantly in your life where your emotions are challenged. You get bad news, and so you become sad or angry or frustrated. You don't know how to communicate those things. I had a situation yesterday where I had a person come out to give me an estimate on some work I needed done on my house. And as is typical, you know that the objective for these individuals is to leave with a contract signed in hand. Well, I have no intention of doing that. I had intention of gathering information and discerning what direction I want to go, and when I want to do that. And so this gentleman pushed and pushed and pushed. No matter how many times I said no, he dropped his rate from $6,000 all the way down to $1,700. Well, that tells you how much they're inflating their price in the first place. I'll know when I come back to them to get my work done, because I will get my work done through their company. It's a good product, but I won't pay the $6,000. You can be sure now that I know that they'll take it all the way down to $1,700. But as I stood there, I eventually was beginning to feel this turbulence, this anger. I have told you no 5 times, and you are still standing here trying to push me. And then he started to really come at me in a inappropriate manner. Well, you asked me to come out here. Of course, you want this done. I mean, this is not a good thing on your house. You need to fix this. This is terrible. And I'm like, okay, now you have irritated me. And you see, I could have just gotten angry, but I wanted to express to this gentleman exactly what had just happened. I've asked you, I've told you 5 times now that I'm not going to go here today. And now you want to come in and be negative instead of say thank you and give me my estimate and let me come back to you when I'm ready to make this expense. Now I'm angry with you, and I'm going to tell you why I'm angry with you, and I'm going to give you some advice for your company. And I shared through all of that, and I felt, while I felt frustrated, I wasn't mean in the way I said the words. And I think that's where we need to come to, as a space of being emotionally agile, not communicating what it is we're feeling to another individual, but communicating it in a way that hopefully they will hear, but with kindness, with patience. And at the end of explaining to him why he was making me angry, I said, and now I need you to just give me the estimate, and I need you to go ahead and go, and I'll get a hold of your company when I'm ready to spend this money. Ironically, we were back up to the $5,500 for the expense. And so it is an intriguing thing to understand. If you become angry and volatile, then others will become volatile too. And this man was frustrated as well, and in fact went down the road of being negative and mean. And that's where for me, we're done here now, because you're not going to try to offend my integrity here. So I think those are some conversations that I want to take us down the road of as we go forward. Really stepping into your sense of emotional agility. How do I tap in to my sense of self and not only draw a line that in the sand that says this far and no further, but elucidate to you how you have stepped that line in a loving manner. Don't meet energy for energy. This conversation that is out there that says, I will meet your energy is a very destructive conversation. This is not emotional agility. This is so negative and so harmful. You will, somebody comes at you in anger and you meet their energy. You've just said that you're no better than them. You have no emotional intelligence, no ability to step above and have compassion and understanding for where another person is coming from. And so I think that it's very, very important for us to really start as we want to be individuals who shift this paradigm and be love and be the change that we wish to see in the world, that we need to be able to step back off the emotions and don't let them control us, but we control them. We control the narrative. We control the way we use these emotions to make a better scenario and help others see themselves more clearly, and they'll do whatever they'll do with that. But you then can continue to elevate your energy and elevate your consciousness, and don't meet energy for energy. That's just not helpful in shifting the paradigm into something more compassionate and more loving and more gentle. And so that's just the thoughts that I have for this Wednesday morning. I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning. It's starting to look like spring, and hopefully it will continue to be that way. I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful remainder of the week.